I am going to do a interview, get ready with me makeup. And um, also, I just want to come on here and say that I am praying for each and every one of you, that all is well, and that you will be blessed at some point in time due to the circumstances. In Jesus' name. So let's get to it. As you can see, I have already done my primer slash moisturizer. This is one of my favorites. I have been using it for a little while now, and I wash my face and then I put this on regardless of Fountain of Truth Good Day Hydrating Moisturizer. I put it on regardless if I'm going to put my makeup on or not, because one, it's SPF 15, two, it's a moisturizer, and three, it can be used as a primer as well. So really, it's just a really all in all great moisturizer. And then as you can see, I've done my eyebrows already, and I have been working on my eyebrows for a long time, trying to figure out how and what needs to be done to them. So I've been practicing this. This is only like maybe my third time doing it this way, which is the detailed and outlined with your concealer. I don't normally do that. I normally just use, where's it at? I just normally use my e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil in the color taupe, but I used it all. So I had to try to use what I had. So this brow gel comes in the color, I'm not sure what color it is, but it's like a dark brown, and then the top one is like a semi-taupe kind of color, because it's like a cafe, but it's not like tan colored. Anyway, it came with one of these, and I love this thing. It's amazing, and you can really detail your eyebrows with this brush right here. In the gel, I've come quite fond of brow gel. However, like I said, I've never used it prior to this. And then the concealer I will be using and did use is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, and as you can see, it's super filthy. It's because I don't know if I got a bad batch or what, but it's very, see, wow, it's very thick and cakey, but I bought it because everybody said they loved it. So I was like, okay, well, let me try it, and it's a really good price. So I don't know if I got a bad one or what. It dropped right into the crack. Oh well, I'll clean it up later. But I mean, it has good coverage. It's very cakey and I don't know, messy, whatever. So let's do the eyebrows. I'm going to be using Dose of Color Baked Browns. And here's the colors. They're very pretty browns. And then I love this brush. I've used it for a very long time. I gotta find another one. Because it's starting to like fray, I guess. But I clean it on a regular because I love it. So let's get right into it. I'm going to come in with this light color, which is called Deserted. This one right there. And I'll just go all over the lid with this. Oh, that's not what color I thought it was. I must have used a different. Yeah, I must have used a different one. Okay, well, what you do to one eye, you have to do the other eye. So, I'm just going to put it in my crease. And then, I'm going to get a different color from a different palette. And I don't know what color I want to use. I think I'm going to use this color. It's from the Stellar collection. I love this palette. I got it for Christmas, and I tell you, see, I keep the little cellophane sheet on it because I love it. It's got greens and pinks and like a little bit darker reds, and then you got your dark browns and glitter. They're super, super shimmery. I'm going to use this lighter cafe color right here because I need a base for my eyelids. I thought I had used that brown before, but I guess I didn't. I'm just gonna kind of go in the top, the bottom, and around the side. Wow, I'm gonna be messy today, I see. All right, I guess I gotta fix that. I'll just put that over there in case I decide to use it. Fix this eyebrow before I forget. Let's try this again. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this middle color. It's called Outdoorsy, and kind of the same thing. I'm just gonna go in right on the crease, just straight up in the air like this. Just keep in mind that my creases are different than yours, unless you have hooded eyelids, because as you see, my eyelids are hooded. So things that I do are going to be different. And you always want to strike upward, especially if you have hooded eyelids. Now I'm just going to take a little splash and kind of put it right here across the rest of my brow bone. Just kind of steeple it there. Steeple it? Steeple it, right? Yeah. I'm not doing good today. I feel very off. Maybe because I'm nervous about my interview. Yeah, and then I think I'm going to take the dark brown right here at the top. It's called Rock Bottom. And do it as the dark corner. And if you have hooded eyelids, I found the best thing to do is kind of look up a little and put a line like right there where your eyelid, your hooded part touches this, so you can kind of see it when you open your eyes, and then blend after that. Then I kind of make a oblong triangle. Like so. Oh, this one kind of, I don't know what happened. See, I don't feel like my makeup is going swell today. We'll see how it turns out. And now we'll take the blending end of my brush and blend upward. And I try not to go past the line that I made because it's a really good wing line. However, if you do, not a big deal. And go down with it to bring it into your eyelid. I don't know if you can hear it, but the wind is whistling like crazy today. What do you think? Good? No? Maybe? Don't feel like that was even. I try to keep them as even or symmetrical as I can, because once I put my foundation on, I don't really like touching my eyes because it, like if you pull your face down to like, I don't know, like if you pull it down to like fix something or something like that, it gives you a wrinkle. And then when you put your foundation on and you do that, it's going to give you a wrinkle on your foundation. And so I try not to. Now I'm going to put a little right here on my eye line. And then I'll blend that also. Just kind of, this one is kind of just a circular blend. This one doesn't have to be any particular way, because you're kind of just putting some down here. This one got more than this one. Just put some right there in the middle. Make sure it's even. See, just kind of circular right in the middle of the eyelid. Looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Now I'm going to go do my eyeliner because same as my eyebrows, I'm not perfect at it. So I shall return. I am also going to do my eyelashes real fast. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. lashes, and they are like my favorite, my ultimate favorite. And I will be using the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe. And the eyeliner that I use is Art Makeup by Ultra Lasting. It's amazing. It's got a great fine tip. So yeah, I shall return. I want to go put my lashes on, and then we'll finish the face. Okay. Now that we are all ready, let's finish the face. Today I'm going to be using the Lancome Tint Ultra Wear in the shade 110C. And it's really light for me, but it's not really light. Well, it is kind of light for me. I prefer to use the Revolution F4. This one, if you watch my channel, you'll see that I like wearing this one the best because it's not too thick. It's like the perfect color for me. But I like this one because it just falls on the floor. But now I like using this one because it does really good coverage and it goes far. Like I probably put too much on today, but you know, whatever. Oh, my nose, these allergies, man. And then this brush is a little streaky sometimes. Actually, I got this brush from a mask that I bought from Hello Cider. You put it on your face and it is amazing, and it's completely vegan. It's an amazing mask, and then it comes with a spray moisturizer afterwards. If you ever have a pimple of any sort, whitehead, blackhead, put this stuff on your face and literally within 24 hours, it's gone. Best stuff. But, so I have been using this for my foundation. I wish I could buy another one. They might have an extra one on there. I didn't think about it. But recently I started using it for my foundation because it's a really good brush. And, but with this foundation, I am going to use a beauty blender because some of the lines are streaky. Also, I want to make a, oops, wow. Also, I want to make a homemade face wash, but I haven't found a good recipe yet. To like, and I would love for you to subscribe as well because, well, you know, just because I'm fun, I'm silly. I have a pretty hectic life. I have a wedding coming up. I'm going to be vlogging that and the whole process. I am becoming a real estate agent, as some of you may know from following me on my socials. So as a real estate agent, I'm going to tell you the whole process of how I started studying and yeah, and I'm going to be right back because my computer is dying. I will be right back. Back. We are back. The face. So now we're going to come in with, this is awesome. I got it when I got the full kit from Walmart. I will be using these two blushes together and these two bronzers together. But wait a minute, I forgot to, wow, I just forgot the word. What's it called? Cut out? Define. Define my cheeks. Go all the way up to the cheekbone and down to the parenthesis, I guess is a good word to use. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit right here under my eyes because they're looking a little beautiful. So I'm going to enhance the beauty. Like so. And then we're gonna do the bronzer. moving right along. And this brush I got from, I think it's Luxie Beauty. It's one of my favorite brushes. I would love to get a whole set from them just like this, but like foundation brush, the eyeshadow brush, I'd love to just get a whole brush set from them because it's lightweight, it has a great gripper on it, and it's pretty. It's got this dark rose gold tint to it. So I'm going to put this directly on my cheekbone. I'm going to put it on my temple like so, and then go up and down to about here. And I'll do the same for the other side. But you want to focus that circle right there on your temple. It defines this part in. And then you just crease your brush and do your nose. And I do all the way up to my eyebrow. And other side. And around the nostril, the ball of your nose, just a little. And cuts out your nose. And then just a little bit more right here on your indentation, under your bottom lip, on just the sides, like this. And now we're going to cut out the jawline. So right underneath, back to your ear and up just a little. And the other side, really want to make your face look smaller, and then just kind of blend it in a little. But since you spread it out so good, the blending out is pretty easy. And then up one more time and down to cut out the concealer patch, so to speak, like an upside down 7 or L, sideways L, I guess. Okay, now we're going to come in with our blush brush, which also got from the same kit as the brow gel and the palette that I'm using. So as I said, I'll be using those two. So a nice smile, dab here, right on the apple. Get a little dab more, and a U on both sides evenly. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up to the nose and out as a blend. Up to the nose, out, and blend. And then I do a couple more dabs and put it right here and just kind of blend with the bronzer that we put up here. And I'm going to do a little bit more right under the chin and blend it out. What is this? And my eyebrows are looking really white still. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dab of the Revolution that I was telling you about, just a dab. And see if I can blend that out. There, that looks better. All right, now I'm just gonna take the brush and kind of take some of it off and just kind of swirl it around. There we go. Now she looks good. And last but not least, my favorite part, highlighter. I'm going to be using the Madison Miller Highlight Moon Dance. My favorite highlighter ever used. So we'll go into the brow just a hair. And then in the crease. And I like going right here, and right on the ball. And then I'll go here, here, across, and drop. And then right, remember how we only did half right here in the middle? We'll do the highlighter. And then I'll take my highlighting brush, a little right here on the high part of your cheek, and then outer side of the brow, and back over to make sure it's blended here, and that's it. And I'm going to use the lip pencil in the color Citrine. And I'm actually just gonna color it in because it's a really nice nude, easy color for an interview. And this, my friends, is homemade setting spray. Does make your hair oily, so I try to cover it up. And we dry for the reveal. And you guys have a blessed day, and thank you for watching.